In this video, we're going to be talking about Nico Collins, wide receiver from Michigan, and how he should be valued in Dynasty Fantasy Football and rookie drafts, and how he could translate at the NFL level. And we're going to be doing that right now. Welcome to the show. This is Bruce Matson, your host. Metric Scout Fantasy Football, the channel where we talk about Dynasty Fantasy Football and all that good stuff. But right now we're going to be dishing into some Nico Collins, wide receiver from Michigan. And there's a lot to like about this guy. He's a big wide receiver, and he has a good breakout age, breaking out 19 with a 22.54% market share of the offensive production, and then followed up with a 22.36 market share at age 20. And he looked good at the Senior Bowl, made some plays, and he's an older prospect. I'm not really big on older prospects, but he is 21 years old. He'll be 22 years old in March. 6'4", 216-pound wide receiver. Has some athleticism, can get downfield, can make plays happen. He's great at the catch point, knows how to body up dudes. There's some plays against Ohio State where he reeled in some touchdowns, just fantastic. High points to the ball. And the thing about him is that he's not a highly coveted player. I don't know where he's going to fall out in the draft. Imagine he's going to be a mid to late round pick, and that's going to make him a mid to late round pick in rookie drafts. I'm not big on drafting older wide receivers, but if I'm going to draft an older wide receiver, I'm going to draft an older wide receiver in the later rounds. There's just less of a risk there. There's just less risk in general. And, I mean, at the later rounds, you get your guy. I'm not saying Nico Collins is my guy. I'm just saying that he's a good option in the later rounds. I'm not pumping him up, but if you want to take a swing on him, there's some good things in his profile. 6'4", 216 pounds, good size. Had shown some good plays, good athleticism at Michigan. Remember, Michigan's not a hotbed for offensive talent. Had to stick it out with Shea Patterson and the boys, so that didn't look good. Michigan has just been a shit show this whole time, so I understand where Nico Collins is coming from without the hyper production. It's not inflated due to not being in a good offensive system, but he was managing to make the best out of things. 2 back-to-back seasons with 22% ownership rates is not bad, and a decent breakout age at age 19. He's an older player, but you're not paying any premiums. I am 100% against drafting older wide receivers early. Late rounds, it's all right to take some stabs at him. I like his ball skills. I like his size-adjusted athleticism. I feel like he's a guy that would have benefited from a combine. I get there's pro days and stuff, but people are taking pro day numbers with a grain of salt. So the combine would have been best for him, especially getting interviews with coaches and being able to do the workouts and the drills and stuff. And being timed on the same surface as everybody else would have helped him. I think he would have at least showed good size-adjusted athleticism. I'm not saying he would have burnt the track up, because that's not him, but I'm saying when you equate everything to his size, you'd be like, okay, that's an alright athlete, and you got a 19 breakout age, you got 2 good seasons of production, ownership standpoint-wise, good size, late round, cheap draft capital for your rookie drafts. Understand taking some swings on him. It makes sense. He's cheap. If you bust, what do you lose? You lose nothing. There could be other options that you like better in the later rounds. We'll explore those here soon. But right now, this is a Nico Collins draft profile. I'm talking about Nico Collins. And I can't say he's a bad player. I can't say that he's horrible. I can say he's not likely to produce at the NFL. But I can say that his good attributes can lend you a chance of getting a diamond in the rough. And that's all we're shooting for. We're looking for these little attributes that could hit. We got athleticism, we got size, we got age-adjusted production. We got some good things going in our favor here. Not too shabby. And think about it this way: when you're looking at third, fourth, fifth rounds of rookie drafts, where he's going to land when it comes to that time, you're not going to get any flawless players because those players are going to already be drafted. You're not going to be drafting players drafting the first round and the fourth round. That's not happening. You're going to have to take stabs at these players who's got red flags, who are a little older, who's a little slower, might be a little less productive. Nico Collins is an older player, but he's got some good things. He did not go to a prestigious school, skilled players to transcend the NFL. But that doesn't mean he can't break the mold. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a chance. And it doesn't mean, like, he can't be valued in fantasy football. And those kind of players, they might be all right at the end of your bench and help you out for a few games anyways, and you trade them on for something else if they hit some value for a little bit. So Nico Collins is an all right guy, a guy you want to think about. I like him. I'm not in love with him, and it doesn't mean I'm going to draft him everywhere. But he's definitely someone I'm thinking about in the later rounds. I'm not paying up for him. That's something I'll never do. I'm not paying up for older receivers, but I do recognize the game. Thank you guys for watching the show. Follow me on Twitter at Metric Scout. Follow me on TikTok at Metric Scout. I'll always be around. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next show. And peace out.